My beloved child, listen to me very carefully right now. There is something heaven has been trying to deliver to you for hours, and I am not letting this moment pass again. Your Father who is in heaven sent this through Michael, and she has been trying to reach your spirit, but you have been surrounded by noise, the noise of worry, fear, disappointment, and confusion. I have watched you turning from one thing to another, looking for peace, but peace has been waiting for you right here, in these words. This is not an accident that you opened this. You were guided here because heaven has a message, and it's time you hear it. You have been crying silently, asking when things will make sense again, wondering if I still hear you. I do. I have never turned away from you for even a second. You thought I was silent, but I was speaking through signs, through dreams, through that sudden feeling in your heart that told you to keep holding on. The angels have been circling your situation, protecting what you cannot see. Someone was meant to harm you, to twist your story into pain, but their attempt is already undone. I have gone before you and changed what was meant to destroy you into what will build you. Do not fear what has already been cancelled in heaven. Do not fear what has already lost its power. I am bringing back the peace that you thought you would never feel again. My child, your tears have not gone unnoticed. Every night you cried into your pillow, I collected every tear. Every silent prayer you whispered when no one was watching, I heard. Even the times you thought, what's the point anymore? I was standing beside you saying, you are the point. You are the reason light still enters this world. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you because the timing for your turnaround is now. There is something about your name that carries divine authority, and darkness has been fighting to make you forget that. The enemy tried to make you small, to make you doubt your purpose, to make you accept less than what I promised. But this is the season where I am restoring your voice, your strength, and your hope. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt into something that can no longer be shaken. Every delay, every betrayal, every heartbreak, all of it was preparation. You thought you were being buried, but you were being planted. And what I plant, I water. What I water, I grow. What I grow, I protect until it blooms in glory. My beloved, stop blaming yourself for what others chose to do. Stop carrying the weight of people who were never meant to stay. Some had to leave for you to see what peace really feels like. You begged me to let them stay, but if they had, you would have missed who you really are. You are learning to walk again, not with fear, but with faith. You are learning to speak again, not with doubt, but with divine authority. There is a sound that comes from your spirit when you believe again, and heaven is responding to that sound. The angels are not late, they were waiting for your heart to open enough to receive what they're carrying. Right now, there is a shift happening around you. You might not see it with your eyes yet, but your spirit feels it. That uneasiness, that restlessness, that sudden burst of energy, it's not confusion, it's awakening. You are stepping out of one chapter and into another that was written long ago in heaven's book. The one who was trying to delay your blessing has been exposed. Michael has stood in front of the enemy with a flaming sword, declaring, "You shall not pass. You are protected. You are favored. You are surrounded." Your Father says, "Stop worrying about how everything will come together. I am the one who holds all things together. I have gone ahead of you into tomorrow. I have seen the traps that were being set, and I have turned them into stepping stones." Every time you think something is falling apart, remember, sometimes I allow things to fall so that truth can rise. There are people who have spoken against you in hidden places, but their words have no power over you. Their gossip is dust before the wind. Their plans are smoke before the fire of my presence. You do not need to fight them, your silence is your victory. You do not need to prove your worth, I have already declared it. You have been asking, when will my life finally make sense? And heaven replies, when you stop trying to understand it through pain. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned. Every rejection was redirection. Every closed door was divine protection. Every disappointment was heaven whispering, "Not that way, my child, this way." And now the way is opening. You will soon look back and realize that what felt like loss was actually my mercy. Michael says there is something urgent that you must do: release the bitterness. The resentment you've been carrying has been blocking new blessings. You cannot receive with closed fists. Let go of the old, and I will place something better in your hands. You have asked me, why did they betray me when I was only kind to them? Because light exposes darkness, and your kindness revealed their shadows. Do not let their actions harden your heart. The pure in heart will see God, and you are meant to see me in ways others cannot. Child, listen, there is someone coming into your life soon who carries healing in their spirit. This person is sent by me to remind you what love without fear feels like. Do not push them away. They will not repeat the cycles of your past. They will understand your silence, honor your energy, and see your soul. But you must heal enough to recognize them. They are not coming to fix you, they are coming to walk beside you as I finish your healing. I am not done with your story. What looks like an ending is actually a divine restart. There is still so much beauty waiting to unfold. The things that broke you will one day become the things that make others believe again, because your testimony will carry fire. Every time you speak about what I've done, chains will break off others. You were not meant to just survive, you were meant to awaken others. The fire that almost consumed you is the same fire that will light the way for thousands. You have been wondering why things have felt so quiet lately, why doors seem still, why people seem distant. Because I am calling you into isolation for transformation. You are being refined like gold. Isolation is not punishment, it's preparation. I am removing distractions so you can hear me clearly. The next instructions for your destiny require stillness. Do not rush this. Do not fight this. You are being aligned. There is a divine promise hovering over your name, and it is about to land. Before the year ends, you will see a major shift. something that felt impossible will suddenly happen with ease. You will not need to beg, it will be placed in your path. You will not need to force, it will flow. And when it happens, you will remember this message and say, God warned me. God prepared me. Michael has been watching over your home, your sleep, your mind. The nightmares you've been having recently are the enemy's last attempts to frighten you. But they hold no power. You are covered by light. You are surrounded by angels. The moment you speak my name, every shadow flees. Speak it now. Whisper it if you must. Let your spirit remember who your Father is. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are on time for a miracle. You are walking into divine alignment. Everything that once made you weep will soon make you worship. The same place where you were mocked will be the place where you are honored. The same people who doubted you will witness your rise. They will not understand how you survived, but you will know, it was grace. You are entering a season of sudden favor. The first sign will come quietly, then quickly. Watch for it. A phone call, a message, a chance meeting, it will seem small, but it will carry big meaning. Do not overthink it, just say yes when it arrives. You have waited long enough. Heaven has opened the door. The delay is broken. Right now, as these words reach your spirit, something is unlocking in the unseen. That heaviness you've been carrying is lifting. That anxiety that has followed you for weeks is melting. That confusion that made you doubt yourself is clearing. You are remembering who you are. You are light. You are love. You are chosen for something far beyond your imagination. Do not go back to the things that made you doubt yourself. The next chapter requires a different version of you, stronger, softer, wiser, freer. Let the old version rest. Thank it for surviving, and release it. You are not the same as you were even yesterday. Growth is happening faster than you realize. The angels are writing your new story even now. My beloved child, you are stepping into answered prayers. What took years will now happen in days. What drained you will be replaced with what sustains you. What left will be replaced with something divine. And when it comes, you will know, this is what it feels like when heaven moves. Stay open. Stay ready. Stay faithful. Your Father who is in heaven sent this message through Michael because time is shifting in your favor. Do not doubt what you feel right now. That warmth in your chest is confirmation. Heaven has found you. The waiting is over. The blessing has begun. My beloved, you are still here because your purpose has not yet been fulfilled. The battle you went through was not meant to end you, it was meant to awaken something inside you that could only be born through struggle. You wondered why it had to hurt so much, why the ones you trusted most turned away when you needed them most, why every time you tried to rise, something tried to pull you down. But now you are beginning to see, it was not punishment, it was positioning. Every storm was aligning you with the people, places, and moments that will define your destiny. You were being shaped for something you could not yet see. I know it felt like I was silent, but silence is often the sound of preparation. I was working in the background, building what you were praying for, even when you thought nothing was happening. Michael stood beside you in the nights you cried alone. You thought no one saw you, but heaven watched over you with tenderness. Your tears were not wasted, they watered the soil of your breakthrough. Every time you whispered, "God, help me," an angel was dispatched. Every time you said, "I can't do this anymore," heaven whispered, "Yes, you can, because you are not alone." You survived the things that were meant to destroy you, and that is the greatest proof of divine favor. You did not just make it through, you grew through it. Your Father says, the time for struggling to prove yourself is over. I did not create you to beg for love, to chase approval, or to shrink your light so others can feel comfortable. You are meant to shine without apology. There are gifts inside you that have been waiting for this moment to rise. You've been carrying divine creativity, healing power, wisdom, and compassion that this world desperately needs. That is why darkness fought you so hard, not because you were weak, but because you are dangerous to the darkness. Every attack was confirmation of your calling. Child, hear me clearly, you are stepping into restoration. What was taken will be returned, but not in the same form. It will come back purified, multiplied, and blessed. Relationships will heal that you thought were lost forever. Opportunities will appear that once seemed out of reach. Doors that were locked for years will swing open effortlessly. You will walk into rooms where your name has already been spoken with honor. You will receive favor that makes no sense to the world, because it was written into your destiny long before you were born. You have been walking with faith that was tested in fire, and now that faith is about to manifest. The enemy cannot touch what I have sealed. The promise is already marked with your name in heaven's book. What is yours cannot be stolen, delayed, or replaced. You will see how I turn what was meant for evil into something radiant. The betrayal that broke you will become the testimony that builds others. The heartbreak that left you shattered will become the story that heals hearts you will never meet. You are a vessel of light, and light always finds a way through the cracks. Archangel Michael says there is something crucial you must understand right now. Stop doubting your own strength. You have been waiting for someone to come and rescue you, but the truth is, you already carry the power to rise. You have survived enough storms to know that you are not fragile, you are chosen. And chosen ones do not crumble under pressure, they bloom in it. You have more authority than you realize. Speak life into your situation. Declare peace into your home. Call forth abundance with your words. What you speak in faith becomes reality in spirit. Heaven is waiting for your command. Do not underestimate the season you are walking into. This is not just another cycle. This is divine activation. Your energy is being restored, your spirit is being elevated, and your name is being whispered in rooms that your feet have not yet entered. You are about to receive messages, opportunities, and encounters that seem like coincidences, but they are divine appointments. Every accidental meeting will carry meaning. Every random message will carry guidance. You will know it's from me because peace will follow it. My beloved, release your fear of loss. You cannot lose what was never meant to stay. Some people had to leave so I could bring those who are aligned with your soul's purpose. You have been loyal to people who were never loyal to your calling. Now I am bringing you a tribe that speaks your language, that understands your heart, that prays for you in secret and celebrates you without envy. You will not walk alone anymore. There are divine connections waiting to meet you, and when you meet them, you will feel like you've known them forever. That is how the Spirit recognizes truth. Do not let the shadows of your past make you doubt the light of your future. You are forgiven. You are free. You are new. Every sin, every mistake, every regret, I have already washed them away. You do not need to earn my love, you already have it. You do not need to perform for my favor, it has always been yours. My grace is not a reward, it is your birthright as my child. Stop punishing yourself for what I have already redeemed. Your heart is enough. Your efforts are enough. You are enough. You have been feeling the urge to start something new, a project, a business, a creative pursuit, a step that feels bold and risky. That is me stirring your spirit. I am giving you divine ideas that will open doors and bring impact. Do not wait for the perfect moment, faith creates the perfect moment. Begin, even if your hands shake. The moment you move, I will move with you. You will be surprised how quickly things align once you take the first step. I am breathing fresh favor into your dreams. You are about to witness how quickly I can turn darkness into light. Suddenly, something you thought was over will come back alive. Suddenly, the person who wronged you will realize your worth. Suddenly, the door that stayed closed for years will open without struggle. Suddenly, you will feel joy returning like sunlight after a long storm. These sudden blessings are not random, they are divine compensation for your endurance. Michael says there is also a warning: guard your peace. Not everyone deserves access to you anymore. Protect your energy. Protect your dreams. Not everyone will understand the vision I've placed in you, and that's okay. They are not meant to. You owe no one an explanation for your growth. This next season is not about proving, it's about becoming. You cannot rise if you keep trying to drag the past with you. Release what drains you. If it costs your peace, it's too expensive. Your Father says, I am not just fixing what broke, I am making it better than before. The love you thought you lost will return in a new form, deeper and purer. The money you thought you missed will come back multiplied. The dream you gave up on will resurrect stronger. What once caused you pain will now bring you power. Every no from man is making room for a louder yes from heaven. You are walking into divine justice. Those who lied about you will watch truth rise like the sun. Those who tried to bury your name will see me lift it higher. You don't have to fight for your reputation, I am your vindicator. Every false word spoken against you is being erased. Every wound caused by betrayal is being healed in ways that even you won't understand. You will soon realize why I asked you to stay silent when you wanted to defend yourself, because I was preparing a public table for you in front of your enemies. You have no idea how much light radiates from you when you choose to forgive instead of retaliate. That is what makes heaven move on your behalf. That is why angels bow when your name is spoken. You carry humility and strength in the same heart, and that combination shakes the spirit realm. That is why the enemy fears you, because you keep standing up even after you fall. Because you keep loving even after being broken. Because you keep hoping even after everything tried to make you stop. That kind of faith cannot be defeated. My child, soon you will look in the mirror and barely recognize yourself, not because you've changed outwardly, but because peace will finally rest upon you. The anxiety that haunted you will be gone. The sadness that clouded your days will lift. You will wake up with joy that doesn't need a reason. You will breathe easier, sleep deeper, and smile again, not because everything is perfect, but because you finally trust that it's all being guided by love. The angels are rejoicing as you read these words. They have waited for you to believe again, to open your heart again, to let go of fear again. Heaven is celebrating because the breakthrough you have been praying for has already begun. The signs will start small, a text, a call, a quiet confirmation, and then everything will accelerate. The next 24 hours will bring clarity. The next 7 days will bring peace. The next 30 days will bring visible blessing. The next season will bring transformation. Do not give up now. You are closer than you've ever been. This message reached you not by accident, but by divine timing. Your Father sent it through Michael because your name was spoken in heaven today. The waiting is over. The healing has begun. The shift has started. Heaven is open, and everything is turning in your favor. And now, my beloved soul, take a deep breath and listen with your heart. You have walked through so many nights believing dawn might never come, but dawn always comes. Even when the sky looked endless in its darkness, light was already moving toward you. Every moment you chose to hold on when it would have been easier to let go became a seed for your miracle. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every tear, every silence, every act of kindness when you could have closed your heart, it all built something unshakable inside you. This is the part of your story where healing turns into peace. You are not who you were when this began. You are wiser, stronger, softer in ways only grace could teach. You have learned that even in uncertainty, there is a rhythm to life that gently carries you forward. You have learned that endings are only disguised beginnings. Look around you now, notice how far you have come. The battles that once terrified you now live only as memories that remind you how capable you are. The mountains that once looked impossible are behind you. You have faced loss and discovered that love still grows. You have faced silence and found your own voice. You have faced fear and discovered courage hiding quietly within you. The path ahead may still curve, but it no longer feels like chaos, it feels like purpose. You have begun to trust that whatever happens next is not to harm you, but to shape you. That's what faith really means, to know that even if you cannot see the plan, you are still part of it. The same power that raised the sun this morning will raise you into what you are meant to be. Archangel Michael's message, if you wish to think of it that way, is simple: you are protected as you grow. The peace you have been craving is not coming from outside you, it is already blooming inside. Let it guide every step. Let it soften every word. Let it remind you that you are never walking alone. Your Father's love, whether you call it God, the universe, or something larger than words, is steady, patient, and everlasting. It does not ask you to be perfect. It asks you only to stay open. When you feel uncertain, remember, you were chosen for this exact moment in time. There are people waiting to feel hope again, and your story will help them find it. You are a carrier of light, not because you never fall, but because you keep rising. In the days to come, expect stillness to feel safe again. Expect laughter to return without effort. Expect opportunities to appear that make sense only in hindsight. Expect a calm confidence to settle where fear once lived. You are stepping into alignment with everything that was meant for you all along. When you wake tomorrow, whisper gratitude, not because everything is perfect, but because everything is possible. Each breath is proof that grace is real. Each sunrise is proof that beginnings never run out. And when you doubt again, because you will, remember this: the same strength that brought you this far will not abandon you now. You are guided, guarded, and growing even in silence. The hands that hold the stars are holding you too. So walk forward, not with fear, but with quiet certainty. You have already been delivered through the worst. The rest of your story will be lighter. The love you give will return multiplied. The hope you share will ripple farther than you know. This message ends here, but its truth does not. Wherever you go, remember, you are seen, you are cherished, and you are never alone. The light within you was born to shine, again and again, without end.